That's why you're making unoriginal content and you're actually copying everybody else's content, doing the same video, because you didn't gain the critical thinking skills.
No, but you still have your mortgage. You still have your debt. Yeah, you do. How do you pay your taxes? Your housing taxes?
You could call your dean. I could call Aiden.
Bro, no way they rage baited more people, bro. There's no way.
And I can call Beyonce. I can call Beyonce. So what are we talking about? Where did you get that money? Your mama just gave it to you?
You went to college to do Jakura watch parties, bro.
That's all you guys do. You guys each other. What's so funny? What's so funny?
So you,
I don't play. I'm not playing no games.
How
you doing?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Likewise, my name is Simone Harris, and I think that college is good because you build relationships that you can use in the real world. I know you like to say that, you know, you have your friends from content creation, but when in doubt, those aren't really your friends. Those are just people that's using you for clout and for you to get to that next level.
So you're saying all these people right here are my friends?
No, they're not your real friends. They're just using you.
Damn.
We all get emotion. We all get money. Okay, we in the same boat.
Y'all using each other for views. And I have real relationships with my friends who, you know, if I call them, I need a job or if I need help with something.
That's an assumption I could see where like she justifies and makes sense in their own head. But like I argue that like sometimes it could be like that, but not all the time it's like that. Like I would consider like a lot of people I make content with like my actual friends, but like for her, you know, she's just gonna assume nah. People are just gonna assume, bro.
College is you think college is the only place in the world you can build real relationships?
I'm not saying that that's the only place you can build real relationships.
Because I didn't even meet him through content. I met him before that.
Oh shit, Mighty Steve, happy birthday.
But now you guys are friends based off of that, right?
We came up together.
What do you mean you came up together?
We made millions together.
If he gets money, I get money.
If he gets money, I get money.
Well, that's because you guys make content together.
If he goes down, I go down with him. Yes.
That's because you guys make content
That's called a ride or die. That's my boy right there.
No. Go ahead.
I think college is completely useless, and I'm gonna tell you why right now. Okay. Why would I spend tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars to go get a degree to then maybe make $20,000 or $30,000 a year? I'm gonna have to work a whole lifetime to make that back. When I could literally just go on the internet, post a few videos, and make a couple $100,000 a month.
Not necessarily. Like if you pick a right degree to go into, like STEM, so like technology, science, being a doctor, lawyer, you can make just as much as what you're making. And you can also start a business from that as well. It's not like you have to just go and work.
Yeah, but it's just so much extra. Why am I putting all this money in like 8 years?
Because you're thinking of generational wealth. Like think about it. What if TikToks go down? Like how they were trying to ban TikTok a few months ago and all these other sites. What if they go down? Or what if you get banned from Twitch or something? You wouldn't be able to do anything. So you would have
if I got banned from Twitch, I could just go to a different platform, or I can stick to YouTube.
What if all these platforms go down?
What if science goes down?
But how would science go down? Not just science, but you can be a doctor.
I don't believe in
lawyer.
science.
What about being a doctor, lawyer, psychologist? Like there's different fields that you can go into.
What happens when all these AI and robots start coming up and doctors start using robots?
Okay, are you not on TikTok now with all these AI videos that's like on TikTok of like older people talking?
Yeah, I mean, they're not. There's way more volume of people to watch and consume content than there is of people who need open heart surgery, right? So you don't need doctors as much as you need content creators.
Yes, you do. People go to the hospital every single day.
Okay, and people watch my stream every single day.
They watch content while they're in the hospital.
Yeah, you're laying in the hospital bed, kicking up watching our streams.
No, nobody's really watching you guys either.
Oh, so no one's watching us.
Whoa.
Okay, so where's all the views coming from then?
Whoa.
Like bots and stuff. Like you guys are,
so the bots are generating money.
yes, AI bots.
I mean, hey, the bots can keep making me money.
Why don't you do that?
Yeah, why don't you get bots?
Who said that doesn't make content?
Yo, she is a hater, bro. She is D1 hater. Holy shit.
Who said I don't make content?
So then your argument.
I still make content, but I went to school and I got a degree. And I don't rely on making content to.
So let me ask you a question.
my lifestyle.
What content do you make?
I make content on helping the homeless people.
Okay, and so you have a homeless degree? So you don't use your degree? Thank you. You don't use your degree?
I do use my degree.
How?
Because I do other stuff.
So unless you went to school for 4 years to learn how to feed the homeless, you don't use your degree?
I do use my degree. I do stuff during the daytime and I do stuff.
I think I caught her. Come on now.
So you saying that you only can use
I'm saying it's a waste of time. You're wasting time.
I met amazing people. I got good relationships. Like my dean, I can call my dean if I need to do something.
You can call Aiden Ross,
I have those relationships. Like I said, all these people are using.
Can you call Mr. Beast right now?
Each other. Yes, I know him too because I make content as well.
Call Mr. Beast.
I don't have my phone on me. You call him.
Call him right now.
But what are we getting at though? Like just because you can call him, like
you could call your dean. I could call Aiden Ross.
And I can call Beyonce. I can call Beyonce. So what are we talking about?
Call her.
But what do I need to call her for?
Because you said you could call her, so call her.
You said I can call Mr. B.
You said you could call your dean.
How do you know what number I got?
I don't think Aiden Ross has your number. I don't think he does.
What makes you feel like he doesn't have
my number? We're going off track.
What makes you feel like he doesn't have my number? What makes you
feel like? You have Beyonce, you said. You got Aiden Ross. He's above Beyonce.
That's all you guys do. You guys suck each other. For views. That's all y'all do. Y'all sit in them content houses
And you wasted 8 years of your life going to school to feed the homeless.
8 years.
You could have been fed the homeless.
4 years, baby.
You could have fed the homeless with 0.
What'd you get your degree in?
Don't worry about that.
Yo, now it's
So
getting
you
petty,
got a degree,
bro.
but you won't say what you got your degree in.
Because it's
She
not.
knows it's a waste. It was a waste.
Because she doesn't use it at all in her day-to-day life.
At
That's
all.
why.
Not even.
First of all, I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay. So you have an entrepreneurial degree.
Yes. No.
Oh, so you don't use it.
So you went to college to become an entrepreneur.
That means you made your own business. So you didn't
That makes
make
no
it.
sense. I'm sorry.
Like I said, relationships. You build relationships that you can keep for the rest of your life.
You could do that anywhere. You don't need to go to college.
Yeah.
Yes,
I could go to
I get that,
Equinox
but
and go build relationships.
Content, you guys all know you guys don't with each other for real.
We
all
live
know that.
together.
Yeah, because y'all make content. Y'all wake up, y'all suck each other's then y'all make content.
That's not true.
and then,
2020.
like,
Actually, I eat his.
yeah, you like he said, you eat his.
2023, he was friends with me, and I wasn't a thing then.
He was.
How many followers you got?
In
What's
total?
what's the
Yeah.
relevancy though?
Like 5 million maybe?
Can I come work for you?
What?
No,
Why not?
because you have no knowledge of my space.
I went to college.
I don't give a.
It don't.
You didn't go to college.
Bro, it don't matter about college, bro. Like, but honestly, bro, I think she lost the argument. I see where her point is, but at the same time, bro, it's not adding up, bro. Like, her argument is not adding up. She's not setting up a good example for her side.
I did go to college for 2 years.
2 years and then you dropped out.
I did drop out.
So what made you drop out?
I was making more money.
Imagine going to college for 4 years and you're intern for Lacey, bro. Imagine.
Making content than I was
But
going to
what
college.
happens when all this content stuff goes away? What happens when the internet goes down? What are you gonna do?
I have millions in my bank account waiting for that.
Talk
No.
to him. Talk.
No.
No.
But it's people mentally ill with millions.
Exactly.
You need your mind. You need your brain.
Exactly.
I have my brain.
You can hire a therapist.
I can hire a therapist.
We can too, and people that work.
And guess
9 to
what? My
5s can
therapist
too.
isn't going to have a degree.
Why wouldn't?
Chat GPT.
I'd rather talk to someone who is more on an intellectual and
I'm done
spiritual.
talking to this ignorant person. Who wants to come and save me?
Oh, we meet again.
How you doing?
How are you?
What's your name?
Lacey.
Hey, eyebrows. You look good. I'm Rhonda.
Thank
Rhonda
you.
Bankston.
Nice
I'm a
to-
registered nurse. I'm a 1985 HBCU alumni graduate with honors.
Okay, well, you're
honors
talking
from
to-
Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
2-year
I'm a
streamer,
registered
1-year
nurse.
YouTuber, and 2-year
But can I
TikToker.
tell you something? Let your mind rest. You need your mind. This is the control center of everything. People going crazy because they losing their money,
Okay.
the stocks, they losing their homes.
Okay.
Will burn up like it is.
So you're asking when does
Yeah,
my mind
when
rest?
do you
I'll
rest?
tell you when my mind rests, and this will go back to her question.
When
My
do you
mind rests when I end the content and I'm hanging out with my friends. That's when my
I
mind
probably won't be
rests.
fucking with you.
But when you think about it, a college degree, is it the only friends you got?
It's okay, bro.
Why you need a big circle?
You don't.
I keep my circle small.
But you learn things by going to college, getting a degree.
Well, what does that have to do with
It
college?
has to do with even starting first grade. How were you as a child growing up? Structure. Do you feel like you got structure in your life?
100%.
If your money goes
More
down,
structure
are
than
you
I had
gonna
in
be-
college,
are
'cause
you
I
gonna
went to
be-
college.
How long did you go?
2 years,
And
pre-law.
what was your pre-law? What was your goal for that pre-law degree?
I was going to be a lawyer, and then I realized, holy
What
shit,
type
I've
of law?
wasted my time.
What type of
I was
law?
going to be a criminal defense lawyer,
And do what?
defend criminals.
So what made you change your mind?
I saw that I made more in a month than I was going to pay for my whole entire tuition, so I dropped out to pursue my dreams.
So you really didn't care about people, you care about money.
Why do you work?
Because if you care about people in a degree, whether it's social work, being a doctor, you got to care about you first. They ain't care. The money will come. If you're doing the right thing with people
Yeah,
with your
but
college degree,
here's the thing.
degree in
Here-
nursing and
Rhonda.
biology, and I care about people.
Here's the thing. Here's the
Come on,
thing.
Lacey, say it.
You don't care about nobody.
I know
You
she-
care about
Listen, Rhonda, listen.
algorithms.
Hands on
It
table.
shows. It shows.
Listen,
Do you love people?
People die. Money lasts forever. Okay?
They do die.
Generation. My
But-
kids will have money.
But even
But
with
I'ma
that,
die.
my mama died April 9th of this year.
Rest in peace.
91 years old, rest in peace, lived a good life. But what she instilled in me, the values that she instilled in me, has made me the woman I am now.
Okay, so
The
you're
successful,
exactly. Your mother-
registered nurse.
Same way my mom instilled
Own
values on me,
businesses.
college didn't instill values on you. Your mom did.
But she encouraged me to go to college. My parents were college graduates, generations of college graduates, entrepreneurs.
Let me ask you a
That's
question.
who
Do
I
you have-
am.
do you have kids?
Very I have one daughter.
So does your daughter go to college?
She had a college degree, got
So
one in
you
dietetics.
told your
She's
daughter,
dietitian.
you said your daughter, you said, hey, I want you to spend $100,000 a year to go to college.
She went on a full ride.
Well,
So did I.
that's great for her.
Full ride. Didn't have to pay a
Unfortunately,
dime.
that was a waste of time.
Not at all.
That was a waste of time.
She didn't have to spend any money, and she makes more money back.
She could have been making more money. She could have been doing something else.
But is it about money?
But she could have been helping
Is-
people.
But you don't care about people.
she
You
could've
keep
been-
talking about
she
money.
could've been helping
you
people.
keep talking about money. You don't care about people.
Let's talk about other things then. Materialistic things. Why do we have jewelry? Why do we have anything? We could be giving that to other people. Money. To other
Somebody gave me everything I got on.
people. Every single thing.
Really?
Somebody-
Seriously, Rhonda?
Community. Someone gave me these beads.
I'm gonna be honest. You wearing that jewelry is
Vicky-
selfish.
Is it?
Yeah.
I give it to you. Tell me why it's
You're
selfish.
talking about people, helping people. You could be giving that to the homeless.
I have given to the homeless. Homeless veterans, Long Beach, VA. I was the last nurse manager for 7 years. $100,000 job, RN, housing homeless veterans for Orange County and Long Beach.
The whole argument of this is college. College doesn't teach you morals. People go to college and they hoes and they drink, they smoke, and
I
they
did.
do that. You didn't, but a lot of people do.
Now, she's a good lady, though. I respect the lady, bro. I respect the lady. She's a good lady.
Yes.
Like, this lady gave more reasonable take, and I felt like was more of like a good, I don't know, like intentions, I guess, or whatever, than that previous girl. The previous girl was just trying to argue, just not to lose, bro.
Hello. So you think college is worth it?
Yes, I believe that college is mainly for life enrichment. It's to grow. It also gives you a safety net to do things while you're also creating content. Because how many influencers do we see that now are all dried up? They go on talk shows, talk about how they had all this money, and guess what? You might make a lot of money, but your life costs a lot of money. How much does your house cost?
I paid it on cash.
Okay, no, but you still have your mortgage. You still
No,
have
I
your debt.
don't.
Yeah, you do.
I pay
How
it
do you
off
pay
on
your
my
taxes?
mom.
Your housing taxes.
Yeah, that's fine. I have real
No,
estate
but what
that
I'm
pays
saying
for
is,
it.
what I'm saying is, money
I have
keeps.
tendons. You know what I do? On Christmas, I look for families, like single moms of 4 kids, and I raise them around Christmas.
Love that.
Okay.
So why do you go to college?
So I go to college to better enrich myself and to try to actually improve society overall. It's not just about the
Bullshit.
Okay.
I don't believe that. I don't
Want to
buy
know what
that
I
for a
do?
second.
You want to know what I do? I'm a major in political science and I'm a double major in Black study and business administration. So actually I do. So what I do is I've worked with Disney. I've worked corporate. I've worked with people to make sure that diversity and inclusion is furthered, that we make sure that people have opportunity to tell their stories, people of diverse audiences. Thank you. So yeah.
Why do you have to go to college for that?
Because when I'm in those rooms, the reason why I was the one that had a place to speak was because I was the one that went to college, had my education, and grew my learning. I would not have been the one chosen if I did not go to
So
college.
what you're saying is,
He's probably a good dude, but he just reminds me of someone that reminds the teacher about the homework, bro. It's like, come on, bro. But like, you know, he's a good heart and everything, but it's like, come on, bro.
all the things you say in these meetings and takes were instilled on you by someone else teaching you them. It was not your actual beliefs. It's all put into your brain by whoever taught you it. You don't have your own opinions. Someone gave you those opinions and taught you
That's
how to think.
plagiarism. to an
No,
extent.
you know what? That's a good take. That's a good take. How is that any different from you doing any of your stuff?
It's not. You're right. I follow
So what I'm
trends.
saying is, so your problem is you're not talking anything about college. You're talking about learning from others. That happens in anything you do. That happens whether you go to college. That happens whether you
Exactly,
don't go
which
to
is why
college.
you don't need
no,
college for it.
But that's not the point. That's not the point.
Imagine being able to build anything, for any reason, in any style.
The information that I learned, I did need college to know.
So what did you learn in college? That's different from
What'd you
being-
learn, bro?
No, I'm just saying truthfully, actually. What did you learn in college that you didn't believe in yourself already?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know the history of the world. I don't know everything that's.
All right, I'm gonna be real, bro. He's saying he wanted to learn the history of the world at college, bro. If I'm being real, okay, yes, you can take classes in history. Yes, you can do that, bro. But it's like, bro, we all have access to Google Scholar, books. You can look up the book credentials to see how biased is the author in terms of which way they lean and which way they're going about history. I could go on podcasts, listen to this perspective, and guess what? It's all either free or cheaper than a college textbook, bro, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't like the argument that he's making right now. Like, you don't need to go to college to learn these things, bro. And also, like, sometimes morals are being brought up. Just because you go to college doesn't mean you have good morals as a human being, bro. Whether you're a dropout or a college graduate, there's people in both sides that are shitty people and good people. That shit don't mean shit, bro.
Ever happened between different communities, different people. I would not have known those things. While you live in your social bubble, a lot of times you don't know what's going on in other countries. You don't know what's going on.
That's got nothing to
So,
do
but
with it.
truthfully, like,
Yeah, no.
unbiasedly,
Yeah.
like, serious, if you only learn that through college, you can't, if you wanted to learn about history, can't you just Google that? Like, seriously, I'm actually serious.
How much of that information is actually filtered and gone through?
But it's the
depending
same
on
thing
where
with
you're at?
college.
Bro, you could go through like Google Scholar, you could go through different YouTube channels and shit. See how credible it is, like I said, bro. There's a lot of good free resources on the internet, bro, that I might even argue I've learned more from like a $5, $10 book than like a whole like college lecture, bro.
Like, the college professors, I'm sure they use the internet to look up stuff. Like,
No, they have their degree. You don't
Yeah,
get
but
that.
where-
through-
Here's the thing that you're not understanding. College professors in 10 years, in order to teach history, in order to teach this, they're gonna play our clips in order to teach the kids.
What is this? What? Tell me what college class we'd be watching this.
We are a part of history. You know, I had a viral clip talking about Donald Trump.
The reason I wanted Trump was because I wanted to make more money. All right, that's why. I'm gonna say it. At least I'm honest. I don't. At least I'm not sitting here lying.
They're gonna play that in history classes in probably a couple hundred years to the kids to teach
I
them.
don't think so. I think with everything that's going on with Donald Trump, I don't think that you're that important. If I'm being so completely
I'm
honest.
telling you,
I don't think you're
we're
that
a part
important.
of
I don't
history.
think. Okay.
Holy shit.
That's good, bro.
Hi, nice to meet you, Brandon.
I believe that, yeah. Do you?
No.
Why not?
Because there is a top 1%. There's the richest people. There are some that are college graduates. There are some that are not. I'm not saying that going to college will automatically make you part of that top 1%. But the point is to have a bedrock to build on. The point is to be, if we talk about how many people who are in the industry that I know of that did not go to college, that dropped out of college, it's such a small percent that actually made it. And honestly, good for y'all. No one's shaming that. But the point is there's so many people who are struggling month to month to month. Look at all the stories that we hear about LA, Hollywood, La La Land, like everything going on. Like not everyone's gonna make it. The thing is the same can be said for people that go to college. The difference is people that go to college have a higher chance and are more likely to live in that medium range where they're not worrying about when's my next gig. I'm freaking out.
Yeah, to that, I mean, you're saying it's safer to go to college. You have a safety net. You're guaranteed a stable
never said
lifestyle.
guaranteed.
You're
You have a higher
you're not
chance.
guaranteed, but it's easier to live a
You're more
stable
likely,
lifestyle
yes.
financially if you take that route. That's why I think there's a top 1% because people take the risk. They take the gamble. They are not. It's not guaranteed that you're gonna make it. It's not guaranteed. What happened?
He has kids.
That's because you don't have kids.
He has kids. He has kids.
What? How's that relevant at all?
It's
Don't have
35.
kids.
Wait,
How's that relevant? You decided to have kids.
It's extremely irrelevant. It is.
Because I don't have kids. That's my.
Wait, what is this like? Yo, what is up with these like side people? It's always like these older people that don't get it. What is up with these side jabs from the like the crowd, bro? What?
I don't. Yeah, I don't
It's
want
like a
kids,
meanie.
so I don't have kids.
See, now it throws off the dialogue between these two because these two want to give backup and shit on Adapt. And then now Adapt has to defend himself in real time while he's trying to argue the guy that's the teacher's pet in front of him.
Easier when you don't have kids, then you can go and jump and do whatever the heck you want.
That's
a lot of streamers
if
with
you,
kids,
if you had a kid at 18
Right.
before you had a solidified stable income, that's your own fault. That's not his. He made the smart decision.
I'm saying the reason that top 1% exists is because the people in that top 1%, they take the risk and they gamble on something that has never been done before, that the likelihood of you succeeding in that and making it to that top 1% is slim.
But there's the thing is, like I said, that top 1% is a mix of people who have gone to college and those who have not. But if we want to talk about the 99% who are not, so many people who don't go to college, who have not had the opportunity to go to college, do not make it out. We're not just talking about the 1%, because the 1% is a mix. It's not all one. But that 99%, there's a lot of people, especially at the bottom, who never went to college, who never had the opportunity, who never wanted to, who dropped out. And you know, you guys lived nice, you rode on it for a long time, and all of a sudden it starts to deplete. Once again, like, there are always going to be people college are not going to college that are going to succeed, but the chances of you being able to succeed, have something to fall back on, if you go to college, is higher. If we want to talk about Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, all those people, a lot of them, once again, were dropouts. But the thing is, a lot of them built their platform, built their things while they were in college. So once again, maybe they didn't have to finish college. But the thing is, they still had to go to college, or they would have never had the
Well, they got
opportunity
in
or
college
success.
and was like, wow, this is a waste of time.
Actually, that's
let me
not
go
exactly
side
what
hustle.
happened. They learned how to do what they did. They met the people they needed
Through
to
high school.
meet. No, through college, actually.
Bro, I disagree. I think people like, you know, I'm just, you know, trying to like give my own two piece, but like I feel like people like, you know, the Mark Zuckerbergs and the Bill Gates, those dropout people that like people hear stories about that create these like trillion-billion-dollar companies. I feel like those type of people were in college just as like a safety net. It's almost like how I even treated content, bro. Like, you're in school because school is the safety net because it's not guaranteed, but you get something safer if you go to school. But then that plan B is something you take a risk on, and then maybe it hits, maybe it doesn't. But then that's what you do during your free time. Like, I don't think a college professor was in Bill Gates' garage coding Microsoft for Bill Gates, bro. Like, he was probably just a dude that did his homework, and whatever free time he had, he did his little side hobby, you know, with his friends. Just like how I was in school, or like Jason or Ron, like they were in school at one point, and then with whatever free time they had, they would just make content. And then like maybe it built up on its own, but it's not because like the school was just like something that they were doing as a safety net, and they happened to be in school, but it's not the school that brought them to where they are today. It's just in case you are in school, just in case. Because in life, you never know. But then your side hobby can become the main thing. You just never know. Like, I disagree with this guy. He's acting like the school makes these things happen, bro. No, it's like, but I don't even know how to explain it, but everybody goes to school, bro. Not everybody It depends on what you're doing with your free time, bro.
Oh, you're wrong.
Oh,
No.
You're friends with him?
Your friend, call Mark. Call Mark.
Call Mark.
What does it have to do with being
So
friends?
how do you
with
know
them?
his life?
How do you know-
If you're saying,
Have you never read an
you're
autobiography?
saying-
Have you never read a
Why
book?
would I read when I have ChatGPT?
Oh, okay. Because guess what ChatGPT did? It read for you.
Yeah, they could summarize it for us.
But once again, if there was no one that went to college to feed ChatGPT, it wouldn't know anything.
Coding doesn't exist through college. Coding exists through humans and coders.
Where do you think they learned how to code? Most people
Themselves, they hustle.
No. Okay.
I know coders that code learn it through Google.
Yeah.
There are some, and I never said that there aren't any.
The best ones are from Google.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can Google it.
Okay.
Leads don't die because they say no. They die because you said nothing. I had 10 warm leads in my.
Let's talk about it, bro. How you doing?
Justin.
Alex.
So look, I'm gonna keep it short and simple. It's basically a matter of money isn't everything. It's about your character and what you leave behind. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
I
you
don't get
need
this.
college to necessarily make money.
Okay, okay,
But
okay.
it's a form of completion, like a natural dopamine. You know, in today's society, everything's just like quick, fast, scrolling TikTok. You know, if you
but
go
why
to
not-
college, you complete something. You
It's
feel
a
better
form
about
have you ever
yourself,
won a
you have
Warzone
something
game?
to-
That's completion.
What's that?
Have you ever
Winning a
won a
Warzone
Warzone
game, that's completion.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my point right there. You don't want to be like this guy. You know what I'm saying? You want to have.
He's just rage baiting though, but yeah, okay, yeah. See, Lacey saying that dumb shit, bro, is now helping him win his argument. He's just rage baiting and trolling, bro. All right.
Shots, bro.
Why you think?
Dopamine. You want to talk about dopamine? Let's talk about dopamine.
Why you think there's multi-million-dollar basketball players who go and get the degree? They don't need to. They got money, but it's just the fact of having that on paper. You know, completing
What?
something. Dopamine. You feel me?
You could also have all the money in the world, put it all on black, and then that dopamine's the same as getting a stamp. Is it not?
Probably better.
You don't want to be like him either.
Says you.
I think the world has brainwashed people to think that that's the dopamine you need, so that you have to spend hundreds of thousands to get that dopamine. That's your completion in life. 30 to 50 to whatever, money. You
Yeah,
have to spend money to get that dopamine.
one of you guys actually said that you go. I think it was you. You said after college you make 20, 30. I don't know nobody that went to college that makes 20, 30,000 a year. That's crazy.
Well, actually, they don't, because they got to pay tax on that, and then they got to pay their college off still. Usually, they're probably in debt.
I just remember from my particular situation, I didn't even go to college. When I was graduating high school, I looked
Bro,
at
I went to college, bro. I met a lot of people that are douchebags, bro. You go down like these preppy schools with privileged kids and shit, bro. I went to like a white privileged school one time because my brown friend got in and it was a good school anyways. And I'm just like observing people watching this shit. Some of the people there are, oh fuck, oops. Some of the people there are douchebags, bro.
30
Like,
to 50 to
I don't know what they're saying. Like, not everybody's a good person because they went to college. Like, what is this argument that you have to go to college to become a better person?
whatever, money.
I feel like you just are a good person or you're not.
Yeah,
spend money to get the
one
dopamine.
of you guys actually said that you go. I think it was you. You said after college you make 20, 30. I don't know nobody.
I don't
that went to college
know.
that makes
What
20, 30,000 a year. That's
Well, actually, they don't, because they got to pay
I don't
tax on that,
know,
and then they got to
man.
pay their college off still. Usually, they're probably in debt.
I just remember from my particular situation, I didn't even go to college. When I was graduating high school, I looked at it and I did the numbers in my head. Okay, if I wanted to go to ASU, tuition a year is like what, $25,000, $30,000. I complete it, I get my degree, 4 years, 6 figures plus in debt, right? Now I got to graduate and look for a job. Starting salary is going to be a lot.
You can start a
so,
business.
yeah. No, I can't just graduate college and start a business ground up. Maybe I could. It's going to take years. So I decided, you know what? I'm
That's
going
not
to take.
true, though.
I'm
That's
going to
not true.
take.
You can start a business.
Well, this is all opinionated then at the end of the day.
No, it's facts. I started my own business. after
Yeah.
college.
You can start a business, but for it to be profitable and for you to be
I was
able to
profitable.
pay back those 6 figures in debt.
Well, but not everybody's gonna be profitable. Not everybody can just graduate college and like have this booming business. But like, you know, same thing with content. Not everybody that gets into content is gonna do well as a content creator. You know, same shit. Whether you go to college or not, everything applies to the same shit. It all just depends on how the story plays out. Everybody's life is different. That's the whole point.
Immediately after.
So why can't you go to college and then become a streamer and pay it off?
No, you
Same thing.
can't.
You're missing my point. It was the completion of the.
You can. It's just why would you do that when you could dedicate more time to that craft? Why would I take away from being able to give 100% to this if I'm in college trying to study, get my degree, go to class,
missed out on
learn?
MW2,
I would
MW3,
have. I would have
What's
been
that?
1 foot in, 1 foot out.
You would have missed it. Tell him.
Yeah, I also
What's MW?
If he went to college, talk about it, bro. All the games you would have missed, all the clips. like-
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to like. I probably wouldn't have hit my standoff window shot. I probably wouldn't have made it to OK, I'm 50. For what I do particularly, college just didn't seem important. How many of you in here have a degree that you use every single day now for what your job is?
They going both.
All of you.
It's cap.
Bullshit.
It's cap right there.
She's lying. She's lying.
She's lying like.
Okay, come on, bro. When you got this girl raising her hand, and earlier she got her point proved wrong, that's how you know all of them are raising their hands just to be right, bro. Okay, some of them it might be true. I'm not saying all, but come on, bro. They're just gonna raise their hand for the most part just to win their argument.
I'm not gonna lie, he's lying too. I can just tell.
What's your degree? I have a bachelor's in entertainment business.
And does that apply to your everyday life?
Yeah, I did music for a while. Yeah, definitely.
And did you need that degree to do what you do
I
today?
feel like
health professional is different, okay?
It helped me. Yeah.
So you made music?
No,
you said?
it helped you,
Yeah.
or yes or no. Like, did
Yes.
you need that degree?
Need? Not necessarily, but it made me feel better about myself completing that and then going out and doing whatever I wanted to do. That's what I'm saying. It's not necessarily
on
about
that.
just college. You can
Yeah.
it's something you can stand on. Like, yes, I stand on that. I did that. You know? I could be a content creator. I did this, but I also did this. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Millionaires, football players, basketball players, go and get their degrees all the time. They don't need it. It's just,
Yeah, it's not something.
Statement.
Everyone can say. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
If I went to college, I would have missed out on Prime Fortnite. I would have missed out on COVID.
You would have been working.
I would have
a
missed
real
out on
job.
COVID viewership. You have no clue about COVID viewership.
I don't want to know about COVID. What is that?
You'd
You
probably
wouldn't
be
have known
flipping
about
burgers.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have been live. I wouldn't have been live for any of that, and I wouldn't have a job.
Are you a Roblox fanatic?
Damn, bro, FaZe is
Microsoft
spamming
Rewards
the
has a
fuck
brand new
out the
way for you
ass,
to
bro.
What are you doing? I agree. Yeah, most successful people in the world, some of the most innovative people who have had the biggest impact on the world are college dropouts.
Yeah, you're right. Completely right, bro. But
Oh.
what college does is it builds a foundation of like discipline. You know what I'm saying? And it helps you build structure. Like how you was asking about, like, do you use the degrees now? I don't use my degrees now, but college it helped me like build a foundation, a structure, discipline that I use like in everyday life. You know what I'm saying?
Like, say you grew up playing sports and you play for a sports team regularly, that would also have the same impacts of instilling discipline and structure and certain morals like it would in college.
Definitely it would. But then you would use those skills that you have in playing the sports. You want to take that to the next level in college too, though, right?
If you could,
then, yeah. And then that would build a base where you go into the professional level, helping you with like your finances, everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Morality, structure how to build a foundation with your family. Basically stuff like that, bro.
2025, college and going that traditional route of getting educated like that is outdated, and you could get, if you really wanted to, you could learn a lot of the curriculum you're taught in college online if you research enough. Whatever it is you want to do in life, you could go online and teach yourself it and look it up rather than paying money to go to a college and get educated through a professor and giving them money, unless you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or something like that. Pretty much everything else.
You don't
though,
even need
I
a
feel
degree
like
for those either.
You could teach yourself.
No, definitely, man. You definitely got a point right there, bro. You definitely right on there.
That was like the most chill debate.
How you doing?
Yeah, he did have something done to his nails.
I realize that we haven't talked about the active resistance it is to get a degree and to go to college for a lot of black and brown.
Bro, I know some people that went to college, bro, and I come back, bro, the rooms are still dirty as Jimmy. Bro, it don't matter, bro. Just because you have a degree or a dropout. I've seen dropouts with more organization, bro. Like, I don't like that. Like, I can see how people can make the argument, oh, because you have to have an agenda, you have to block out your time, and, you know, there's a schedule you got to follow, organization. Like, I get that. But, like, if you were to be a dropout and you have a job and you don't want to get fired, that could teach you those same skills, and there's certain structure or system you have to be at your job, and if you don't follow it, you're going to get fired. Like Adap said, if you do sports, whether it's rec or travel or AAU, like, you're still competing at a high level, and you got to be disciplined and keep your body in shape and this and that, bro. Like, you don't have to go to school to like learn organization or some shit like that.
Communities and people, college wasn't an option. So to get a degree is an act of resistance. And I'm an activist myself. So I do community work, and I got a degree and I went to college because the government, like, quite honestly, institutions, like, I wanted to have knowledge and bring it back to my community.
So
I
you
would
went to
love so,
college
I
for
would.
because you disagreed with someone else, not for yourself.
I went to college.
But I don't use nothing I learned in college,
a
though.
perspective that wasn't forced upon me by like colonial structures, if that makes sense.
No, I get what you're saying. You're saying that throughout history, people of black, brown, different cultures, they weren't provided the luxury of being able to get a college degree. That was essentially gatekept from them.
They weren't even considered citizens.
Yeah, and so now in 2025, it's like a you.
It's like
I could
it's
go
like
get
a,
my
I don't
degree.
think we disagree with that.
Which I agree with. Yes, I'm not sitting here arguing with that. That's that's fully understandable.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Okay, I guess I wanted to bring up the point in like perspective of like privilege and even access to the internet. You talked about a lot about like chat GTP. I promise you, I come from a community there. I didn't grow up with internet. Kids who want to become streamers in tribal communities and villages, and they cannot because they don't have internet.
I do know people who are from tribes in Africa, actually, who's artists who are on the internet.
Sorry, I meant in the context of like, I mean, you guys stream here and you know, you have an economy here. So like college here, attending college in the United States.
Well, yeah, I mean, they might not be able to because they're in a whole different outside world. Yeah, but if you're in the United States and you have the opportunity to go to college, you should go to college then if that's what your choice is. Is that what you're saying?
But I thought you're saying that
But
college
you're saying
is
that's
like
your
obsolete.
choice. No, we were saying it's obsolete if you want to get to the career path like that we wanted to do, but you're saying
Oh, like become a streamer and such?
Yeah.
That's why I mentioned not everyone has the privilege of internet connection or
Mm-hmm.
access to internet. What advice would you give someone who wants to be a streamer and make money like you guys, but they don't have access to the internet?
if you don't have access to the internet, how do you know about us?
We don't. Well, that's
So that's my point. So
Well,
how would I,
your
how would I
reality-
give them advice?
Obviously, people go to school, but like when they go home, they don't have internet. It's like
But
it's
they
like at
wouldn't
your
know
home.
who I am then. How am I going to give them advice if they don't?
Places, libraries have
don't
internet.
go to
School
libraries.
has internet. What they were, if you're popping like you say, they're gonna find you on the internet when they use it.
I know, but that kind of goes against what you just said.
You're saying what advice? would I have to
Wait,
someone who
I'm
doesn't
so
have-
confused. I'm so confused what's going on, bro. Now it's about people that have no internet. But then the question was about the question is the internet has made college obsolete. That was the question. The internet has made college basically outdated or useless. That's what the question is. I don't understand where this point is coming from. Like, I get it. Some people are less fortunate. They have no internet connection. I will say that's probably a small majority of people. I feel like a lot of homes have internet. It doesn't mean it's fast internet, shit, you know. But anyways, you know, I'm very confused where she's coming from with her point.
Have access to the internet.
Well, like I'm very confused, bro. Am I dumb? I'm lost. I'm lost at what she's trying to like I feel like she's not even answering the question.
If they want to become
I don't
a
have that
streamer,
answer.
It's almost an
Wait,
impossible.
what?
Same advice you give someone who does. Chase your dreams.
It's almost impossible to answer that question. That's like saying, what advice would I give to someone who has hoop dreams, who wants to be an NBA, but there's no basketball courts around them. There's no basketballs. It's almost, it's like a, it's like a,
just
it's like an
I think
oxy-
you
it's like an
I think
oxymoron.
you still chase your dreams. You find a way.
What? I'm so confused.
2025, yeah. I think the internet has rendered college obsolete.
She's just saying random shit. Yeah, I feel like she's trying to be like, bro, that's what I mean when people start getting like too like. I mean, I'm sure she's a sweet girl with the good. I'm not trying to like bash her character, you know. But sometimes people they get too much into that activism mode and the performative mode. I'm not saying she's performative, but like, you know, like they just yapping to be like these social justice warriors, and the whole time the whole point is being missed. The point is being missed, bro. You know. It's like when people get mad. It's like people that are like, I don't even know. I had an analogy in my head, but it's not gonna make sense. Anyways,
You don't need to do it.
That's a
Rendered
good
obsolete.
Oh, that's a
Rendered
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, any other
that's a
those
two
words.
piece. That's a two piece.
That's
Right there.
crazy.
And I didn't even go to
Define those
college.
words.
I didn't even go to college.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Okay, then. How do you feel about it?
How do I feel about what?
That college essentially is obsolete in 2025.
It's useless.
I mean, it is online, so it's not completely obsolete. The online thing, it detaches you from people. So you're just looking at the screen, learning by yourself, and that's why loneliness is so high now. So you say you have your friends, but how do you really feel? Because you guys are defining success as having all these millions of dollars. For me, success is being happy. It's having real joy and actually
getting money.
respecting people. Yes, so yes, you do need money, obviously, but I'm talking about internally. How are you, though? I'm not talking about success just by counting your money. You can count money all day you want. But I'm actually.
Yo,
I actually
Codex
measure
4 with
success
the
by
prime. Appreciate
having
you.
joy, happiness, peace of mind.
Does she not know that this dude Jason the Ween is in Japan in a hot tub at like a 5-star resort with a $20,000 necklace on, kicking his feet with the possibly the love of his life, smiling and shit? Does she not know that the cameraman behind is smiling, cheesing, chin to chin, chipmunk cheeks, happy as happy? Does she not know that Woj is in the other end of the computer doing production, geeking and laughing as he's dragging in the Hello Kitty face over Jason's face, laughing and shit at the memes that are being played out in NMS Com? I don't think these people are just assuming shit, bro.
In clear conscience. That's success.
So what's the topic? Is it mental
So
health?
he's got the same
Is
thing.
it college?
When I was in college, I
He's
was
got
depressed.
no, but see,
Therapist?
the thing is, he's got the same thing, but he's getting money.
Who said I'm not getting money? Who said I'm not getting money? Do I look like I don't have money?
I didn't say that.
Okay then. All right then.
that.
I'm just
Okay.
it was supposed to be talking about college and it turned into a therapy session.
Yeah.
No, because we were talking about success and how successful people, and again, I don't know them personally, but they have a lot of money. But what else do we know about them? A lot of them suffer from mental health. A lot of them even take their lives. Even when they lose their money, they take their lives.
Even
So-
people that aren't successful do that though.
Exactly.
Wait. Her point was people that have money take their lives. That just said people that don't have money do the same. And she said, exactly. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If I was adapt, I low-key would have lost my patience, bro. I would have lost my patience. If that were me, I would have got up and like exactly. Like she did not just be herself, bro. Am I stupid? Like is she not being like a like I don't even know.
The argument both ways.
We can. So what's your point?
That was my point.
That she's like, so what's your point? Bro, his point was to add on to your point, miss. Oh, wrong sound. Bro, oh my gosh, bro. Is she dumb? I'm sorry, bro. I don't like to call people dumb all the time, but is she dumb, bro?
Oh, you still didn't get my point?
I don't. You just said that people who make money take their lives. People who don't make money take their lives.
That's not what I said.
Did you go? People who go to college take their lives. People who don't go to college.
Did you go?
That's not what I said. You guys are not listening.
Did you go to college?
Yes.
Did you get your degree?
Yes.
In what?
Sociology. So it's a study of people
Sociology?
and environments. Yes.
And do you work today? Do you have a job?
Yes.
What's your job?
I work at the school.
And does that sociology degree apply to what you're teaching in
Of
school?
course. They require it. I have to give them transcripts. They won't just be like, oh, just come work here and you don't have anything. No, they won't. You need it.
Do you want to know what's crazy though? Like real talk. When I was 12 years old, 11 years old, and he was my age because he's like 42. At 22 years old, get this. He influenced me. That's why I'm here today.
He influenced you to do what?
He
influenced you to do what?
When I was a kid, I grew up watching him. And then now I'm a part of the team, and I got.
You grew up watching what?
Him. He did YouTube. 10
Doing
years
what?
ago.
Doing what?
Living my life, playing Call of Duty, trick shotting, cut comms,
So
FFA,
that
free-for-all,
inspired
trick
you to
shotting.
do what exactly?
Be like him. Look where I am. I'm making.
To try to chase his dreams and turn his passion of making content, playing video games into a live
Basically, what we're
career.
saying is we inspire kids the same way that you do, and we don't even have a degree.
Facts.
I never said I inspire kids.
You're a teacher.
We teach kids.
You teach kids.
Yeah, but I never said I inspire kids.
Inspire and teach. I mean, I'm sure you do inspire kids. You know, I'm sure a student, one of your students looks at you and is like, oh, I want to be like my teacher. The same way they look at their favorite YouTuber or streamer and want to be like them. But we don't go to college. We didn't go to college for that.
We encourage them not to go to college.
So the majority of people, so
take that
you guys are a very small percentage. The majority of people who drop out don't do well. They have the biggest majority. There is a small percentage that does well, but the majority doesn't. So you guys advising people to drop out of college is extremely irresponsible. Because that is exactly my point. Exactly my point. What's so funny? What's so funny?
You gotta take that risk to get that back.
That's wild. Go bananas. Bestie.
That's all I'm gonna say. I can go if you want me to go.
You take the risk.
I think Ron. I think there's a combo for Ron.
Now it's Ron's turn. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Viviana. Nice to meet you.
I just feel as if like going back to what we said earlier, why spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a degree when I can Google everything? Every single thing that I've wanted to know, I can Google it. Why would I need college?
So let's talk about facts. I have not spent hundreds of thousands of dollars. You have to be an idiot to do that. I'm sorry if somebody did that, but that's not what I did.
How much did you spend, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm in the 3, 4, 5 digits, but I didn't spend hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Wait, like $100?
No. I'm sorry. Like within 20 to 30.
Okay.
Because I did it the smart way.
Okay.
I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Like-
So I didn't spend all that money and I'm not in debt. So that argument is obsolete because not everybody's in debt.
She's using your words now.
She's using words that we use. We didn't go to college.
I'm an educator, if anything.
He's
What do you
he's influencing you in
I'm
live time.
trying to speak as simple as possible for your mind. I'm sorry. I'm really trying.
Okay. Let's play that game.
Wait, what?
Let's do it.
Oh, why she call you
Let's do it.
Ron?
Let's do it.
Nah.
So you
I don't play- I'm not playing no game.
so you spent
What game are you
$30,000. Let's just say it. Just so it
Let's just say I don't remember the number, but it was between that.
Okay. I didn't spend $1. I looked up ChatGPT. I looked up Section 8 housing. I bought houses now. I got real estate now.
Right. So I know you spent something because you have to invest. Where did you get that money? Did your mama just gave it to you?
No.
Okay. Then what happened? How
She
did you
gave
get
me
the money?
she gave me $300. I flipped it. I flipped it to about a couple grand off Yeezys.
That does
You know what I'm
not
saying?
sound realistic.
That's called hustling.
Bro, what? This lady don't know shit, bro. She irritating, bro. Honestly, you know what? This is a true story. I relate to Ron because in high school, I really wanted these shoes, right? It was some Jordans. And it was like, back then it was like when Jordans were like more exclusive. But then I had like $100, bro. I'm like in middle school, early high school, like no money. So then I remember I went to Foot Locker. I asked my mom for her credit card. I told her, look, these shoes cost like $160. I know that sounds crazy for some shoes. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna charge your card. I'm gonna sell these shoes on StockX because they're probably gonna go for like $300-$400. They're gonna take a fee. I'm gonna give you back the $160 that I borrowed from you, so you don't lose any money. You don't lose no money. and I'm gonna have the remaining profit. So now I have an extra $100 in my pocket, or 150, whatever it was. And then I remember my mom was like, "There's no way somebody would buy those Jordans for $400 or $500. That's like the dumbest shit ever." Because my mom didn't understand like reselling culture at the time. I think it's died down now, but it was hot when I was like middle school, high school, even up until like earlier, like even like 3-4 years ago. I think it was hotter. I think it's died down now. But anyways, you know, see, this lady sounds like my mom to me, where she just don't get it, bro. She just don't get it, bro. And then I remember I sold the shoes for like $400 or $500. I gave my mom back her money. My mom was shocked at the fact that I doubled my money in a sense, or like doubled the money. And then like now I had like an extra 150 that I did not have like in my teens, bro. You know, but you know, so I relate. You know, when Ron says that, I get it. I relate to it because I remember I borrowed my mom's credit card and I had to convince my mom like I'm not being dumb, because my mom was like, "Oh, my son is just being." Like, from my mom's POV, she's probably thinking my son is being a spoiled kid, probably wants the shoes for himself. He's not gonna resell this, or it's probably gonna brick and lose money. There's no way somebody's gonna buy this for $400 or $500. There's just no way. But I knew what the value of those shoes were because it was like a good release for a good colorway. So then like I just had to be stubborn, and I kept on asking my mom until she gave in. I sold the shoes, I gave back my mom the money, and then ever since then, if there was another drop that like I just wanted to borrow her card again for, like I did it like 2 more times afterwards. Like the next times were yeses because she saw me do it the first time. But that first time she didn't believe, so therefore I didn't receive until I conceived, bro.
You're right. You're right.
Well, you didn't ask my name first, so that's like the first thing that you
I would have robbed it on Facebook Marketplace. All right, bro.
Ron, what's your name?
Angel.
Angel. Nice.
Straight from heaven.
Nah, it wasn't top court 11s. It was either ones or
Let's talk
fours. I
about
can't remember.
So what made you raise your flag to come in?
I couldn't watch the debate anymore. It was so bad.
So you're gonna be a part of the debate.
Yeah, I'd rather talk.
So let's talk about it. What do you want to talk about?
Probably why college is important and how it's not necessarily the best idea for everybody to just drop out and become a streamer.
So what did you have a degree in?
Dance.
Dance. I can literally dance right now. I got no college degree.
That's awesome. Show me.
You don't need college for that, bro? Look at this.
I love that.
Hey. No college. No college.
You know what? That is phenomenal form. The one thing that I would say is you're kind of hitting the outsides of your femurs a little bit too hard. Honestly, at the end of the day.
But you just told me that. I didn't need college.
Favorite word? Obsolete, right?
I don't even know how to spell that word. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Right.
But I got ChatGPT that'll autocorrect it.
Well, how are you going to spell it and look it up on ChatGPT?
OBSELAITE. If I type that in the iPhone, it's gonna autocorrect. Is it not?
And why does he need to know how to spell that?
Bill Gates. Bill Gates made the iPhone. He dropped out of college. Talk to me.
Come on.
Yep.
That's
You think
true.
Bill Gates knew how to spell
He
obsolete?
autocorrected
No.
that for me. He didn't even go to college.
He personally autocorrected that for you?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Dude. Okay, yeah. Ron is going too crazy on the rage baiting. I see your point, Cupcake. But also, this girl is arguing about college. I feel like, man, bro. I feel like you don't need to go to college to learn dance. I feel like I cannot justify spending, whether it's borrowed money, my parents' money, my own money, whatever it is, like $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 on a degree to go learn dance. I feel like you can just do classes and find classes and pay that monthly fee or weekly fee and get really good and go audition to be a dancer than like studying it in college. Like, what's the point of me spending 30, 40 bands for that? I don't understand. I don't understand, bro. But then again, I'm a look crazy, I guess, to her.
He made the phone.
Why do you think that it's not, or it is obsolete, sorry?
What?
College. The whole debate?
Insignificant?
college is insignificant?
Yes, for sure. It's insignificant. Look
Okay.
where I am. I'm proving you. I'm proof in the pudding right now.
Absolutely, and that's why you're making unoriginal content. You're actually copying everybody else's content, doing the same video, because you didn't gain the critical thinking skills.
Hey, she ain't the slip slide.
See, that's fine. That's cool.
Here's
That's
a
cool.
fucking song that you made.
And you spent money to learn how to dance. What? Yo, who the real dummy here? Like, what? I can make unoriginal content, but I'm still getting paper.
Who's saying that I'm not getting paid?
You could be getting paid. I'm not saying you're not getting paid. But I'm just
I'm
saying
getting
you
paid.
coming at
What
like.
do you do for a living?
She dances.
I'm a professional dancer.
Okay.
I'm also a dance teacher and an educator, and it's pretty important for
But Cupcake, I understand that's a passion, right? It's a passion. I agree. That's to me, because it's not my passion. I'm not gonna be as passionate about going to school for dancing. I agree. But my argument is, like, it's not like she's trying to be like a doctor. So it's like, to be a professional dancer, does she need that degree? Like, do you need to do 4 years of school and relearn history and math on top of dancing? to become a dancer. She wants to become a dancer, but like, I don't know. I don't think you need to do all that for dance. You know? Like if she was sitting here like as a doctor or like as the other older lady, the auntie that's a registered nurse, I get that. You got to go to school for that. Like you got to. Like, you know, you can't be a doctor or nurse without a degree. But like a dancer, like there's certain occupations where I feel like you don't need to go to school.
For me to have an anatomical understanding of how the body works in order to actually properly educate my students so that they don't harm themselves like you could when you were showing me your absolutely wonderful dance moves.
Well, I mean, I didn't hurt myself. I'm still here. Do you really think Kai Cenat went to dance school to learn how to get sturdy? Do you think Silky learned how to get sturdy through dance school?
I don't think that you have to go to college all the time to
They're
learn how to
lit.
get sturdy. They're lit. You can also get lit at college and make up your own dance move.
That's a waste of money. Why would I get lit at college? I'm there to learn.
I mean, you could say that you're wasting money on investments too. How many of your investments have failed in the past year?
None.
None.
No.
You have
I can show you.
actual proof of that.
Yeah, I don't got many investments, but the investments I do, and yeah, they're pretty good. Did college get you an AP? Did college get you, this guy right here, the back?
Bro, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Ron is rage baiting too crazy, bro. Like I know, bro, Ron in real life is not like this, but like YouTube Ron, nah, bro, he's moving crazy with the rage baiting. Oh my gosh, if you I can see it in this chair. If you don't know Ron and you're just hearing this kid talk, like you're gonna hate him, bro. You're gonna hate him, bro. You're gonna hate this guy because you're gonna think like he being super duper serious.
That girl for his birthday. Did college get the Rolex for him? I didn't
Where's
get
his Rolex? He's not wearing.
Rosebud, he's not like this in person. He's not like this in person. He's actually a very nice guy in person. He's just doing this for like YouTube, okay? Like it's not actually him. It's just him trying to like get them angry.
What? He got me a Rolex.
Oh,
I got
really?
him a Cartier watch.
Oh, okay.
Not off college though. Not off college. I couldn't have got
Yeah,
that.
I'm not saying.
Sorry? What's that?
Chains are so small.
This chain?
But they're real though.
This is-
Is this real, Roju?
You can still get a
The
chain.
chain
if
is
you went to
small.
college.
This was gifted to me. This was a
Okay,
gift.
so I could get a chain gifted to me and go to college.
But you didn't.
like-
What if you didn't?
Who's to say that I didn't get gifted a chain? I'm not wearing one right now.
You got a man?
Yeah.
Oh.
Double loss.
My bad. I was just testing the water.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Again, you could have tested those water in college.
No, I
but-
couldn't. I couldn't get in. I was at a 2.1 GPA.
Ooh, that's tough. You know, you could.
You know what I'm
get
gonna do though?
somewhere.
I'm gonna get a custom license plate
If
on my
you look-
2025
if you
TT3
look
license
up-
says 2.1 GPA.
You can find a great college counselor and also look up colleges that have 100% acceptance rate.
But
There's
you
a
have
lot
to,
of
you
those.
have to pay. You gotta pay books. You gotta pay everything.
I mean, you have to pay for everything in this life, right? You have
Exactly.
to pay for like your equipment. You have to pay for this like probably site to rent it, right? So that way you can actually film this content.
Correct.
Everything's an investment. If you think about it that way, you could be like, oh, college costs money, but it's an investment over time.
But
Think
why
about
would I
your
do
own
that
investments.
investment when I could do other investments that have
Well,
way
that's
more
the
profitability?
choice of your investment,
Yeah,
right?
but again, that's a what if.
But
So it's like again,
everything's a what if. So again,
you're
if
proving
you-
my point. I'm saying that's the whole point. Is like I didn't need to go to college to do my what if. I just did it.
No, the whole point is that college is obsolete and college is not obsolete because there are some people who are going to invest in college and it's actually going to be a greater profit for them over the long term in time.
But
You
can
might
I
go-
fight the argument that that's a chance the same way anyone over here made the argument that, oh, it's a chance that you make it in content creation? It's the same thing. It
Yeah,
makes,
but the argument isn't, is it a chance? Is it college obsolete? See, if you had gone to college, you'd understand the debate and the principles of actually arguing
you're trying to
instead of debating
outsmart
another
me,
college.
but it's, oh, you
No, it's not,
you're-
because
yeah,
you're
you
just
are.
arguing a completely different topic. If you actually understood how to debate,
I
you would
am.
be debating whether or not
If I knew how
college
to
is obsolete.
debate, I know how to debate my chat all the time. My chat tells me it's L stream all the time. You know what I do? I
Really?
keep streaming.
Yeah.
Wow.
I keep asking for subs. Have you gotten 50 gifted before? You don't even know what a 50 gifted is. Do you even know what a W spam is?
You know what Only 32 is?
I'm a girl. Do you think I know what that is? Look, I'm sorry,
point,
not
though.
even just a girl. Girls can be streamers. Look at me. Do you think I know what that is?
I think you a model.
Thank you so much. In your dreams.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's good shots. Good shots. It's a fact that I have to go to college to be successful. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not a fact that you have to go to
It's
college
an
to be
opinion.
successful, but it's also not a fact that you can go be a streamer and be
I
successful
never
as
said
well.
it was. I never said it was. It's a risk.
Really?
You can technically, if you got it in you, right? If you hustle, if you
I mean,
want
that's
it.
with anything in this life.
Yeah, but you're not a
So let me
streamer.
ask you a question. Let's say you were born in a wheelchair, okay?
Wow.
God,
Okay.
like,
Strong start.
God forbid, okay?
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, that would be horrible, but
Would it? Why is it horrible to be in a wheelchair?
Oh, brother.
There's actually nothing wrong.
Oh my gosh, bro. Now it's like this whole like, what's wrong with that, this, that. Like, come on, bro. I get it. Like, okay, like, let's not, you know, attack wheelchair people, but like, when people say like, oh, healthy, come on, bro. Oh my gosh.
I'm with
Just,
you.
it's a hypothetical. Oh my god.
Jared, I would love
really
to,
pulling that card
yeah, I
right
would
now?
love to hear your opinion on that. There's nothing wrong with having a different ability.
well, no.
Just let her win, bro.
Yeah, let's go.
Just let her win, bro. Just be like, nah, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. Everybody should be in wheelchairs. Oh,
Let's go down that road.
He's just trying to PR for her.
Let's go down there.
oh my gosh, bro. It's too like woke for me, bro. This is too woke for me, bro.
I don't have to do that because you guys already canceled yourself like 7
We can't be
times.
canceled.
Like nobody. Come on, bro.
I'm my own person.
I mean, we all know,
They
bro.
tried to
Like,
cancel
come
me. They
on,
can't.
bro.
I love that you came back from
I like how you.
that.
Wait, let's talk about a new topic. I like that she believes in cancel culture.
That's cringe.
Do you
I
actually
never
believe
said I
it?
believe in
That's what you
cancel
just said.
culture, but if there were a bunch of
He was giving a hypothetical and shit. Oh my
things
gosh,
that were,
bro.
sorry, red flags, it would be like, how
That's
does
orange.
video? That is yours. Well,
No, it's orange.
oh, it's orange.
If you went to college, you wouldn't know the colors.
Well, what if I'm colorblind? You don't know my
that sucks.
disposition.
Sucks to be colorblind.
It does.
I know colors, you don't.
Ugh, that's tough. Congratulations on passing elementary school.
You don't need elementary school either.
That's true. Well, I guess if you're gonna stream though, you probably should know how to like read.
No, not at all. You have ChatGPT again.
How are you gonna use ChatGPT?
You type. I know how to read letters. TTS, text to speech.
Our kids are not going to need college. Our kids are going to learn how to read, how to talk on stream. They're going to learn. They're going to read the chat.
Do you understand when my
kid's
kid
gonna
is
know
when
how
my
to spell W's.
hold on when my kid is born? I'm live streaming that. I'm making money while he's being born.
Yes.
Yeah, wow me.
And he's going to learn to walk,
He's
talk,
gonna
and read chat.
What? The first words he's saying is, bro, he's putting on a headset before he puts in a bib. I'm not doing that. Like,
Okay, and that's your value. Congratulations to your future child.
And you know what's going to be different about that?
This
He's gonna
dude's
instill that
trolling
instinct
too
in
much,
his
bro.
testosterone instead of instilling you.
Bro, live streaming the birth of his first kid is crazy, bro. I know he's not gonna actually do it. Hopefully. Bro, but if streamers do that shit, like the brain dead streamers that actually stream their wife in the bed and recording that shit, yo, chat, it's happening. Chat the water, bro. Spam the W's. Spam the W's. Can I get 100, bro, so that my baby gets on this planet safely, bro? Chat, if you love me, you're gonna bless me 100 right now. It's gonna go towards the baby, I swear. Honey. Stay right there, honey. It's TOS. I gotta stay at this angle. Doctor! The W's! Spam the W's! Spam the W's, guys. The doctor's here. W doctor. Bro, oh my gosh, bro. Like, come on, bro. The future is cooked, bro. That's too much, bro. That's too much, bro. That's too much. All right, let's hope with streamers in general, it never gets past that boundary, you know? Like, not everything gotta be streamed.
Gotta go to college right
What
now.
if your kid wants to go to college?
Oh my gosh.
I don't want him to go to college.
It's gonna be like, yo, chat, whoever gives me the first 100, I'm gonna name whatever name you guys say in the chat, bro. The baby's name right now. Go, give me names. Come on. 5. Thank you for the 5, but that's not enough. That's not enough. I said 100. Thank you though for the 5. Anyways, I'll take that. Yep. And okay, 100. Okay. West North. What the? Scam. Honey, I know. I told chat they're gonna say it's a scam if I don't do it. I have no choice. West North. It's okay. Kim Kardashian, they did it too.
Oh, go to college. Why not? Be a streamer.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of different ways to parent, and that's a whole nother debate.
If your parents are telling you gotta go to college, it's a must, you gotta do it to be successful, you're gonna be stuck in that cycle
That's a skit? That could be a skit.
your whole life.
Well, no, because I know a lot of people who their parents told them, oh, you won't be successful without college, and then they ended up going to college. And
Really,
being
a skit?
successful, or they weren't successful.
Okay,
and they
I
weren't
remember.
successful. So it doesn't mean that it's necessarily you're a product of your environment. It just means that, like, you do have to have that autonomy and that critical thinking in order to make your own decisions.
You wanna go on a date?
No.
You could. Let me end it off on this.
What the fuck, Lacey?
You could. I got it. That was a good shot, though.
Off the backboard with it.
Let's talk about quotes. Product of your environment, right? Product of your environment. You could teach a horse how to water, but you can't feed the water to the horse.
Yeah. Talk to him.
Like that one, bro.
Talk to me. Let's talk quotes.
You know what? You genuinely left me so speechless. I don't know what to say.
He's got a girlfriend.
Thank you, bro.
That's great. I'm not trying to hit on.
I don't though.
That's okay.
So wait, do you think though that college is necessary? Do you think it's
Wait, do you think you need to go to college to learn how to dance? Like, be honest.
no,
I feel like because I'm still stuck on
No,
that.
no. That should have been the main argument the whole time.
Because I know you could probably learn it.
I think that, like, it's not necessarily going to college. It's expanding your education and developing yourself as a person. As
you
my
have
own,
to go to college to do that?
No, but it is easier with a bit of structure. Like, there are people
Yeah,
who
but I
could,
feel like you're a strong girl. You could learn structure. I feel like you're smart.
Thank you so much. I am a strong
That's
girl,
what I'm saying.
but it's
I
one
don't
of
think
those
you need
things.
college.
I do.
You needed college to go
Yes.
where you are.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, Jason's turn. Okay.
These moments matter.
Atrocious.
Come find yours at
All right, Jason's turn.
So, what's your ethnicity?
What does this have to do with anything?
He's Indian, I'm Asian.
You Asian, you're Indian.
Sure.
And your parents know that you sit online all day with a camera plugged up to a
My parents know.
system.
My parents know that I gave.
her why?
No. My parents know that I gave them 3 cars, a whole house, and that's about it. They don't need to know.
I retired
what
my
do.
mom last
Yeah,
year.
I retired my
Okay,
parents.
and then just one more question. And then y'all talked about the chains. Like, if y'all really had money like y'all claim y'all do, y'all wouldn't be walking
These are
around with them
these are
small
called Rob Me chains.
Bro, this lady is so dumb. Like, how big does the jewelry? Earlier they talk about, but one of the ladies was like, you know, materialistic, this and that. It's not about that. Now this lady, every time she argues and yaps, it makes no sense because her argument is the bigger the chain, the more successful the person. But it's like, I argue the people that she thinks that have money, such as like a rapper, they have less money than some of the FaZe guys. Like, bro, that shit makes no sense. If anything, the label fronts them the money, so the rapper don't even got the money. They use that fronted money to like buy, you know, time in the studio and maybe buy designer clothes and chains so they could rap about how they got chains and clothes. And then hopefully they hit the mainstream and then the streaming and then the shows pay off the fronted money and then they can get really lavish and start buying actual like chains on their own without fronted money and shit like that, bro. Like, it's so dumb, bro. Like, people don't get it.
We don't care about these. If you rob me, it's okay. I wear rob me watches.
This is gifted. Yeah, I don't.
What's good, Ed? What's good, bro?
It's called rob me chains.
You're saying if we have money for real, we would wear it on our body?
Well, y'all say y'all have the cars, the houses.
If you want, we could go.
Bro, I'm not glazing them, bro. It's just facts, bro.
Band for band.
We can.
Well, not just a car.
We can do that.
Not just a car. Multiple cars.
Because
my car's in the shop, actually.
What makes y'all feel like we don't got money? What makes y'all feel like that? Because y'all really do feel like, because y'all keep saying money, like y'all really feel like we don't got no money.
Let's go band for band.
Go band for band with them.
You want to
I
open
can
Chase?
show you my bank account too.
Let me open my brokerage and you open your bank account.
Okay, we could do that.
Let's do that.
Let's get serious.
This is just one account.
Hold on,
I don't want to be in this clip.
Because you don't got no money for a
I don't got no money? No, I
just showed
can't.
you
That's
my
crazy.
account.
Okay, wait, hold
Show
on.
my
I
account.
gotta update my Charles.
You don't even have the app.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh my God.
Damn, they're laughing a little too hard. Hold on now. Like, they laughing a little too hard.
Come here.
They laughing a little too hard, bro.
What's your argument?
Well, firstly, after listening this whole time to all four of you, my brain is just rotting.
No way K-Sign is joining them, bro. That's funny.
You went to college?
Nah, K-Sign was in the audience, like just listening and shit, and now they're gonna all rally behind K-Sign.
20 years ago,
First of
bro.
all, I graduated college in 2018. USC 4.0.
Holy.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Look, they're all cheering for him. I like that.
Wait till y'all find out. He doesn't use his degree.
Wait, hold on. Actually, I do use my degree.
What do you use it in?
I do use my degree because
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Let me explain something. When I went to 4 years of college, graduating communication, public speaking, I'm a streamer. How do you think I learned how to speak to an audience?
You RP on GTA.
Hold on, but that's one.
You play DJ sets in your room by yourself.
You didn't know how to communicate before you got a degree that says communications on it?
And by the way,
in real life?
the way you look, you can't even process your thoughts.
What are you talking about? I'm literally listening to you.
No, but
What are you talking about?
He said he needed a degree to do Jakura watch parties.
You went to college to do Jakura watch parties, bro. You're a grown man.
Did you go to college?
I did.
And you dropped out, right?
I did.
Okay, tell me about your college experience.
I cheated in all my classes. I didn't really learn anything.
Cool. Are you guys proud of that?
Yes.
You are?
Yes,
Why?
because it got me
I
to
got
where
out of
I am
high
today.
school. I got a degree out of high school. I have my principal's phone number.
Where are
He
your
let me
morals?
cheat.
And where are your morals? Why is everything about
Why?
money?
So why?
And why do you base success on how much money you made?
No one said that. No one said that. I'm
Really?
successful in
It
many
sounds
ways.
like that's what you guys are basing everything on.
I will say this.
Go ahead.
Her point being, the point of life is to be happy, right? All right, what you say again? You already forgot. Something about being happy. All right, college made me depressed, okay? Because it prevented me from pursuing my dreams of becoming a streamer.
That was your dreams.
Now he's a W streamer.
Yes, and now I
That
get
was your
spam
dream?
W's
Was it
every
just
So
single
many
day.
W's in the chat every day.
So let me tell you guys something about these four individuals right here. I know them very well. See, everything they're doing here is they want to make everyone here angry. That is their goal.
What?
Everything they're saying, there's no
Okay,
meaning
Sam, I'll
behind
watch
the
it in a
words they're
second.
saying. That is, see, as a human being,
No,
I
I
can't
truly
live like
believe that college is bullshit.
that. Live like that. No, because college teaches you a sense of responsibility.
I actually believe that.
What do you mean?
I actually believe college is the most useless thing ever.
Yeah.
I
You
truly
do?
believe that.
Okay,
Yeah.
why?
I've given that whole point throughout the whole time.
I didn't like any of your points.
That's
So
your
then that's
opinion.
your opinion.
Well, that's your opinion, but yeah, I mean, it's just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, you're very successful.
My mom couldn't afford college for me. So that's what she told me. So if I went to college, I would have been in debt, and then I would have put her in debt. Then I would have had to find a job, and then I have to pay off the debt. Yeah, but guess what? I didn't go the business route. If I went the college route, I would have been in debt. My mom would have been in debt, probably still till right now. Instead, she's living in a house paid off, free, retired, living the life. She has her car paid off, house paid off. She's chilling. She's catching a vibe right now.
Did you pay for college?
Original one, I had a loan.
Did you, or did your parents pay?
No, I had a loan. I paid for it. Like,
how did-
by the way, how every single person
So how did you
does.
pay off that loan? How'd you pay off the
Well,
loan?
I paid it off through my career in content creation and
Exactly.
and investing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Next
person.
No.
You wasted money.
But
then
I
you
got
should've
here
paid
through.
for it.
I got to.
Look at that. Look, he mad as shit, bro. Now they know that he's the imposter. They mad as shit. Now they're not as happy, bro. Look. Now it's like sad face.
Content creation through school, though.
Oh, school taught you how to press go live and read a chat. No.
Did your school teach you how to put on Chrome Hearts? No. Let's give it a buck. Or the story is, this was rage bait.
Do business better and bolder.
I like these type. Hey, anytime FaZe does these type of videos, I with it. I like it. Yes, it can come off a little like douchey, you know, if you don't know them and stuff like that. But bro, they're just doing this to rage bait and put on the show, bro. Like